Hey everyone, today we're going to go over convection versus non-convection. We're going to talk about, some of the aspects that we would cook and how the elements work and the differences. So let's jump right in. Our first oven here is the non-convection. The best way to look at it is really check out the back there. There is no circulation of fan. There's no fan back there. So this is a non-convection oven. This is a standard oven that's been around for, since the age of time. So everybody's cooked on one of these at some point in their lives or another. On here, now look, we're gonna jump back to this. Let's look at the convection right now. So that's the circulation of the fan. So you see that fan right here, and you see this baffling. And what it's gonna do, that fan's gonna turn and really push air to certain parts of the oven. Benefits for this, preheating. So that fan is gonna move around air faster, okay? And it's really gonna come up to temperature faster. So you really see a bigger difference in the convection in the preheat. So as this one, let's jump back, no fan here. So what's gonna happen? The broiler element's gonna heat, bake element's gonna heat on, and that's how you're gonna heat. So if you think about this, you're really gonna, in chef's mind, cook about 25 degrees warmer on this one, but you would use roasts in here or things that have foil over them or a lid over them, to where this one, you would use uncovered, to where you need that convection air circulating around, making sure whatever you're cooking browns from edge to edge. It's really the difference between convection and non-convection there. You're going to see that browning, and you won't have to open the oven door and give it a quarter turn with your cookies and things like that when you would with non-convection, okay? So think about that. There are a couple added features that you get when you deal with a convection model. So you get a roast probe in most wall ovens, and this is probe sensitive cooking. So this is food guided cooking. Okay, you think about that. You also get, air fry modes. So now you would get that air fry mode that's really popular and things like that. So you're going to think about, added features and benefits with the convection. Whereas this will never go out of style. You're still going to use this, but really you're going to have to worry about if you want precise baking and browning from edge to edge. You're probably going to have to open that oven door, move your cake from the bottom rack to the top rack so it's closer to the element to brown, or vice versa, turn your cookie tray around so it's receiving different heat. So those are really the two main aspects of, the convection versus the non-convection oven. Thank you.